Hey, this is my Bentley in the garage. His name is Bentley. Yeah. My wife got him before we got married. And he became what they call, he's really beautiful, but he became what they call a pee-pee cat. You know, he started pissing on various things, especially my things. Pissed on my pants before I went to church, and I went to church smelling like cat piss because I didn't take the time to towel off after I showered. It was all wet and figured, yeah, okay. Anyways, this is not a video about Bentley, even though my wife has a Bentley in the garage. Well, he's outside the garage technically, and a Rolex on her wrist. No, this ain't about Bentley. This is about, and let me get situated here. Got that, but I got this over here too. That thing sticking out of my pocket. And then I got to go to this thing that's on my belt and flick it open, and okay, got that done. Got this, gotta get that done too. Preparations made. Okay, this is about dealing with debt collectors. I have already prepared this letter. You notice all this writing's on backwards here because it's on the other side. But I have blacked out my file number and my account number. But you can see the creditor is Union Bank of California on behalf of Jefferson Capital Systems, whoever the fuck that is. My debt, and I don't know if you can see it. I'll show it to you here. See, yeah, right there. My debt is $804.57. Now this is a debt that I was not the co-owner on this account, and when I was in the military, and everything got fucked over. So this is not my debt. I haven't used this Union Bank account since I was in the Army in '04. Yeah, so they want me to send them $804 to settle this debt. Now, about debt collection agencies, this NARS or whatever, National Asset Recovery Services Inc. is, and all their like. They buy your debts, that you have pretty much like what's it called? What's the word? Debts that you just, fucking ran off over, that you've absconded from, that you have not paid. Like credit card debts or car debts and shit. And I've done this on a car one too, and it works. But what they do is they sell what you owe to another guy like this, the debt recovery centers. And they buy that debt on pennies on the dollar, and what they do is they gamble that most people are obedient, and when they receive something in the mail addressed to their straw man, they pay it no matter what it is. It's like they just don't want to make waves, or don't want to hurt their credit. Well, my credit's already kind of fucked, so I really don't give a shit. But, and a lot of you guys are in the same boat out there, so this is what I wrote back to them. And let me fucking show you, just to show this premise here, or what I'm trying to do here. This is a communication from a debt collector. This is an attempt to collect any debt, or collect a debt. Any information obtained will be used for that purpose. Let's see, what else? The important parts here. Okay, they're trying, they offer to settle the account for the sum of, let's see, you see 29 at the end, but through my ink I see 402. I used purple ink so you guys couldn't see my numbers and my address and all that shit and stuff. So, yeah, I can still read this, and they can too. Let's see. there's a California, or no, not California. No, we are required under state law to notify customers of the following rights. I don't know what your state is, but I'm in California, and there isn't anything under here on California. So what I've told them is, notice this. I am not in contract, because I never made a written agreement that I signed with this entity. I do not owe a debt to you, in particular this entity. You have 30 days to contest my offer, and this is an offer, because I'm offer of not paying. If I do not receive anything, I will consider any further contact harassment. Yes, there you go. So then, what I do with this, Xerox it, front and back, and send it to registered mail, that's important, with the option to get written or a mailed notice of it being signed off for, and thus, received legally. And that's it. Sit back and wait. 30 days. And I've done this successfully with Honda Financial before. I discharged a debt that was $10,000 because I bought a Honda Civic while I was in the military, and when I was out doing my dope and stuff and whatever, after the military, I was locked up, and somebody put a lien sale on it because they were a shady mechanic and were going to fix my car up. And when they found out I was in jail, they decided to keep the money I paid them. I was stupid and had no written contract. I kept the money I paid them and put a lien on the car for supposedly what they're supposed to do to it. And I was in jail and couldn't do shit about it. So, yeah, lost the car. But I still had Honda barking up my tree. So I did the same with them, and or their debt collection entity, and it worked. So, there you go, guys. Truth, justice, and the American way. Hooah.